Imagine a medieval land where golden fields stretch under a summer sky, but the air hums with the anger of the poor. It's 1381 in the Kingdom of England, and a spark of defiance ignites a revolt so bold, so dreamlike, it could be woven into a fairy tale. This is the Peasants Revolt, 644 years ago, a story of commoners rising against lords, led by a preacher and a boy king, in a quest for freedom that shook the world. England groans under hardship. The Black Death, 30 years past, killed half the land's 10 million, leaving fields empty and lords desperate. Peasants, once bound serfs, now demand wages, but laws lock them to the land. A poll tax, 3 groats per head, rich or poor, strikes in 1377, 1379, and 1381, crushing the poor. The Anonymal Chronicle, written soon after, notes the tax's weight. A labourer's monthly wage, demanded from all over 15. In Essex, May 31st, 1381, tax collectors are attacked, and rebellion spreads like wildfire. By June 10th, 30,000 peasants from Essex and Kent march, led by Wat Tyler, a Tyler from Maidstone, and John Ball, a radical priest, 60, preaching equality. When Adam delved and Eve span, who was then the gentleman? Their banners, per Froissart's Chronicles, bear Saint George's Cross, their hearts set on London to confront King Richard II. Just 14, a golden-haired boy ruling a fractured court. There no rabble. Yeomen, artisans, even minor gentry join, armed with pitchforks, bows, and fury, demanding tax abolition and serfdom's end. June 12th, the rebels reach Blackheath, 5 miles from London. 60,000 strong, they camp, their fires dotting the hills. Richard in the Tower of London with his lords, Simon Sudbury, the 65-year-old archbishop, and treasurer Robert Hales, sails to meet them by barge. Tyler's demands, shouted across the Thames, shock the nobles. End serfdom, execute traitors like Sudbury. Richard, per the Chronicle, hesitates. His advisers refuse. The rebels march on, sacking Southwark's prisons and burning tax records. June 13th, London falls open. The rebels storm the city, 60,000 against 4,000 guards too scared to fight. They loot the Savoy Palace, owned by hated Duke John of Gaunt, hurling gold into the Thames rather than stealing, per Froissart's oar. But blood spills. Foreign merchants, taxmen, anyone linked to the court is beheaded. Richard, from the tower, watches flames rise, a boy facing a fairy tale's dragon. June 14th brings a parley at Mile End. Richard, 14 and fearless, rides out with 200 knights, meeting Tyler's host. The Chronicle records his promise: abolish serfdom, pardon all rebels. Cheers erupt, some peasants head home, believing victory won. But Tyler presses, Sudbury and Hales must die. That night, rebels drag the two from the tower, beheading them on Tower Hill, their heads paraded on pikes. 500 die in London's chaos, per chronicler's counts. June 15th, the tale twists. At Smithfield, Richard meets Tyler again, 30,000 rebels at his back. Tyler, bold, demands land reform and church wealth shared, per Froissart. A scuffle erupts. William Woolworth, London's mayor, 40, stabs Tyler, who dies bleeding. Richard, quick-witted, rides forward. I am your king, follow me. He leads the rebels to Clerkenwell, where 7,000 royal troops, rallied by Sir Robert Knowles, surround them. Leaderless, the peasants scatter. Richard's mercy holds, but the revolt crumbles. The aftermath is grim. By July, 2,000 rebels are hanged across England, per the Westminster Chronicle. Richard revokes his promises. Serfdom lingers 50 years. But the revolt's spark endures. Taxes ease. Serfdom fades by 1400. Court rolls from Essex, unearthed in 1981, and manor records confirm the uprising's scale. 60,000 rose 644 years ago. Like a fairy tale, 1381's Peasants Revolt weaves a boy king, a fiery preacher, and a quest for justice against towering odds. From Blackheath's fires to Smithfield's betrayal, it's a saga of hope and heartbreak, etched in chronicles and England's soul, a legend born of real blood and dreams.